What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all of the news after week 13 of the regular season in our Chicago Cougars franchise. We just came off possibly our best win that we have had in this series against the Houston Texans, who have demolished us the previous 3 times we played them. Not only did we beat a division rival that has had our numbers since the series began, but we also took the lead in the division with that win. We are now 9-3, sitting atop the AFC South. As you can see, the Texans are right behind us at 8-4, Titans 6-6, Colts 5-7, which is kind of weird. You would think the Colts would be one of the better teams. I believe they picked up Andrew Luck as well. Or not Andrew Luck. I believe they picked up Hakeem Nicks as well in the offseason. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I feel like they made that move. But anyway, yeah, I mean, we got a pretty good thing going on right now. We need to continue. Hopefully we can pick up a win against the Steelers in week 14. If we do get a win, I mean, that'll put us going into week 15 with a lead, and that's huge. So, man, got the hiccups all of a sudden. And it only happened when I started recording. Let's go ahead and look at some of the news from this week. The Falcons play their last home game in their old stadium. Oh, nice. My stories. We know draft stories. Is there any new one? Yeah, no more draft stories. Okay. Moving forward, that's a weird number for a wide receiver, 64. All right then. Progress. I'll do all that off camera. Scouting, we don't have too many points to work with. I'll probably wait till the end of the season before I scout anymore. We are up to 3rd value in the NFL though. That's pretty nice to see. Injury report. Let's go ahead and check this out. And we're going to have to change. Alright, he's only out 2 weeks, which isn't too bad. We will have him back for the playoffs. That is what is most important right now. So as long as we can get to the playoffs, I mean, obviously he's one of our most important players. Let's go ahead and go to depth chart really fast. And I am considering going to a new defensive scheme. And this was suggested by somebody, mostly because since... Where is he at? Since Branch has been hurt... He's way down the list now. Where did he go? Man, it's lagging a little bit. Since Branch has been hurt, we had moved Atkins over to defense or to right end, and then we put Holden here starting. Holden has been playing very good starting, and he's a 79 rookie, so I kind of want to get him more time. So I'm thinking maybe to switch back to a 3-4. I mean a 4-3 defense. I don't know. I guess we'll have to go ahead and give it a shot. Might as well. I mean, it makes sense with our personnel right now, so we'll have to go ahead and try that out. So, let's see what else we got. Everything else seems to be okay for now. Where do I do that at? It's been a while since I've had to change it. Strategy, there we go. Schemes. Alright. We'll give this a shot, and, you know, we have a few weeks to figure out if it's going to work or not. I wanted to wait till Branch came back before making that move. We'll test it out for a few weeks, see how it goes. If I'm not liking the way it turns out, we can still go back to 3-4 by the playoffs. Let's go ahead and check out the weekly awards here. Miles Austin, Hodges, Cox, and Pryor. Pryor, that's interesting to see him there. He had a rushing touchdown too. And I believe we checked all that out from the previous week. Yearly awards, let's go over yearly awards really fast. I'm just going to kind of scroll down. Let's just look at the MVP, and then we'll look at stats, and then I'll look at all the AFC and NFC stuff at another time. Van Joswiak, 5th in the league in MVP right now. That's pretty nice to see. And I guess we might as well look at Coach of the Year too. Harbaugh's there. Fox. Oh man, the 49ers have lost a few in a row now, I believe, because they were like 8-0 or something crazy. It might have even been 9-0. Here we are. Thomas Single 9-3, and then obviously Fox 11-1, doing pretty good so far. And we will look at some stats. I'll look at all the AFC stuff, NFC stuff. Probably either next video. I might wait till the end of this season. I don't know quite yet. Well, we'll check it out at some point in time. Let's go ahead. Well, yeah, let's look at our players' stats so far. Usually I just show the NFL, but 23 and 25, I wish I was doing better there. I actually was at the start of the season. I've been struggling lately. 6 and 5 for Cadigan. So 29 passing touchdowns overall, but 30 interceptions. That's just brutal. Rushing touchdowns. Moreno has 6, even though Gore has more yards to carry. That's kind of interesting. He has 3 touchdowns, and then Doran Dickerson with 1. Receiving, Frank Gore leads my team in catches. He has 4 touchdowns. Owusu with 7. Justin Blackman with 6. No Sean Moreno with 3. Stoneburner down here has 4. I know a lot of people have been begging to see more of Tim Tebow, but Stoneburner's really been doing pretty good. Like, I've been kind of impressed with them. And then Tim Tebow did have that 1 touchdown earlier in the season. DeMarco Myers, I cannot wait to use him more. I think he's going to be a pretty good player for me in the future, and DeMarlo Christopher as well. Blocking. Let's go ahead and look at pancakes. Let's see. Spitz leading the way, and Cameron Martin, the rookie. He's been struggling a little bit lately, but he's been pretty solid overall. Defense, Ray Lewis, 90 tackles. The man still has it. What can I say? Tackles for loss, 23. Latulele, unfortunately, he is injured right now. We're going to be without him for a few weeks. But look at all these 8-sack players. I like it. Latulele, Atkins, Kerrigan. These 2 players have been huge additions to my team. I'm so glad I made the moves to get them. Gino Hayes with 7, Ray Lewis with 4, Maddox with 3, the rookie. He only has 1 interception. You know, he was playing extremely well before his injury. He's been kind of quiet since the injury, though. Holden with 2 sacks, Cyprian Gratz, a lot of guys down here with 1. Kendrick Malone Huff is actually going to be a player to keep an eye on, because now that Latulele is hurt, Kendrick Malone Huff will be the starter for the next 2 weeks, and he is a rookie, so hopefully we can see him play pretty well in this time that he will be given. DJ Moore leading the way with 7 interceptions, Cyprian with 3, Gratz with 3, Phillips with 3, Latulele 2, Maddox and McCray each with 1. No, fumbles forced. Look at that. I mean, he's just really and truly been one of the best players on my team since the series has started. He's been phenomenal. Kicking, 20 of 20 for Blair Walsh. Kick returns, Christopher, 22.8, 22.6 for DeAndre Presley. He's usually my kick returner. No, it's really hard to get kick returns and punt returns for touchdowns in this game, I've learned. Or it seems like it anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out some of the stats from around the NFL, see the leaders that way. And that'll probably be it for this episode after I do that. Quarterback rating, obviously, you know, that's just going off a few passes there. And again, I'm looking more for the big name guys. I'll just look at passing touchdowns. 27 for Peyton Manning. Joswiak second with 23. Rodgers with 21. Geno Smith with 20. Kaepernick 19. Alex Smith with 18. Romo 18, Manuel 17. Obviously, we're leading the way in interceptions, but surprisingly, Eli Manning is right behind us, and Othniel Richmond struggling. Oh my gosh, Eli, 9 touchdowns to 23 interceptions. What happened? Wow. I mean, granted, I know he's capable of that, but usually he'll throw the touchdowns too. But wow, that's kind of crazy to see that. He's a rookie. That's to be expected from him. He's got mostly a rookie cast around him as well. Running the ball, Arian Foster leading the way. Apparently I said Adrian Foster last week during the episode. I know it's Arian Foster. A lot of times if I'm going really, really quick, like I have to for those videos, I'll mispronounce something really fast, but I know what his name is. Alfred Morris second there, and then look, Kendall Hunter. That is my boy right there. I like that. 5.1 yards a carry. He's 4th in the NFL. In rushing yards. I love to see that. I like Kendall Hunter a lot. He's actually ahead of Peterson, but I'm pretty sure Peterson's either been hurt or something, because he averages 6.1 yards a carry. Just doesn't have the yards that everybody else does, or the carries that everybody else does, I should say. Touchdowns, who's leading the way here? Alfred Morris, of course, with 12. Reggie Bush with 9. Joique Bell with 8. And then 7, 7, 7, and 7 here. Receiving, Wes Welker still leading the way. Nelson behind him with Cobb right behind him. They almost have 200 catch receivers right now. That's crazy. And then a huge drop off after that by 20 catches. That's nuts. And then look at this. Frank Gore's actually not too far down this list. I love using my players out of the backfield. I think that's a weapon that's not used in the NFL enough, is receiving running backs. Wes Welker with 10 touchdown catches. Crabtree with 10. 9 for Nelson, Harvin, and Pierre Garcon. 8 for Santonio Holmes and Miles Austin. And then 7 for Wusu and Mohamed Sanu, a player I like a lot. Randall Cobb, Bo, Macklin. Alright. Blocking. Defense, 145 tackles for Derek Johnson. That is crazy. Perry Riley is behind him with Desmond Bishop, Cole, Harris. I want to see if there's any rookies on this list. I'll go down a little bit. I don't want to go down too far. But briefly, we'll go through. I don't see anything. Does not look like it. Alright. Anyway, sacks. Let's check this out. Cameron Wembley leading the way with 12. Mathis behind him with 11, with Robert Quinn out of North Carolina. I like it. Interceptions, 7. DJ Moore leading the league right there, or he's tied for the lead, I should say, with Jonathan Joseph, Jonathan Banks, and Brandon Harris. All right, let's see what else we got. Fumbles forced, and Lutulele actually leading the NFL, or tied in that category, and recovered. He's leading by himself. That's cool to see. Touchdowns, 4 for Daniel Manning. That's insane. And then 4 for Levante David. I mean, a lot of defensive touchdowns this season, it looks like. I don't think that many happened throughout the regular season. Safety, Donnell Ellerby, blocks. A lot of people have blocks here. Cecil Spence, the rookie I scouted, included. Kicking. Let's see who's leading the way here. And that would be Mason Crosby. He has 37 makes. Field goal percentage. 20 of 20 for Blair Walsh. Such a great signing there. That was huge. Dawson has 15 of 15, and Dustin Hopkins has 19 of 19 for the Cardinals. That's pretty nice to see there. Field goal long this season is 56 by Prater and Zerline. Is that how I might have pronounced that one wrong. I know he has a lot of cool nicknames though. Legatron, I believe, is one of them. Janikowski is up there as well with Crosby. A lot of 56-yarders. We're down here at 54. I'm still okay with that, though. Punting. Average. That's what I would like to see most, I guess. Oh, we're actually leading the league in average there. However, I don't feel like we probably have a lot of... Well, we have a decent amount of within the 20s. We're at 11 there. Kick returns. 3 touchdowns for Wes Welker. Man, he is just having an incredible season, apparently. Punt returns, touchdowns, and Austin and Harvin tied there. So that will be it for this episode, guys. Next week, we'll go over some different things. I usually like to switch it around, or try to anyway. Sometimes I forget. I don't know. I went too far back. Too far back. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to make a video in the future talking about the future of the channel in regards to the new Madden game coming out and just pretty much everything else. I've been kind of thinking things over, and I guess I'd like to get your opinions on things. So stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't for all the new Madden videos that are to come. And I will see you guys in Week 14 as we take on the Steelers. Thanks, guys. Later.